You're listening to Zero, a podcast that is, for the last time, going to be about Wonder Woman 1984. I'm Sam, and I am renouncing my wish for more episodes of Futurama.
Hi, I'm Giga, and I'm renouncing my wish for these big naturals. They're getting in the way. They're leaking everywhere. Just more trouble than they're worth.
And I'm Val Flight Cub, and I'm renouncing my wish that we stop talking about milking Steve.
Giga, you wished for big naturals, and the monkey's paw curled a finger, and you were surrounded by very large, talented baseball players who started kicking your ass.
Yeah. But I also had huge titties.
And big rockers, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which I think is kind of against the spirit of this movie. The renunciation of my wish is just, it was just that the naturals that I got were problematic, whereas, like, it's
your
treated as, like,
big naturals are problematic.
It took away your most precious thing, which is not being beat up by good baseball players all the time.
Yes, but, Big Poppy and Ichiro and Madison Bumgarner are all here. They were all here, kicking my ass up and down the street.
Andrew Dice Clay?
Andrew Dice Clay. Tick, tock.
Wasn't that the name of one of the Red Sox players, Dice Clay?
No, that's a
Andrew
comedian.
Dice Clay is a guy.
You might call him the King of Crude.
He's kind of the King of Crude.
Speaking of the King of Crude,
of then the baseball player.
I think we should get it out of the way that we were too busy talking about the King of Crude last time to adequately address the sort of buck wild racism that happened in that part of the movie.
We kind of forgot because we were too busy talking about a guy pooping on the ground. But I did tweet a link to a Slate article about the very bad racism with the Middle East stuff that is puts it better than we ever could.
Yeah, so please check out our Twitter, check out that Slate article. It's quite good. I gave it a reading myself.
I'm thinking of Dice K. Dice K Matsuzaka.
Oh, Dice K. Yeah, Dice Clay Matsuzaka.
Okay. So we finished the movie.
We finished the movie. And we're all alive at the end of it.
What? Yeah. How do we feel?
Bad.
Yeah, weird. I feel weird. Cause there were parts of the end of this movie that I found almost genuinely moving, but I agree. Thoroughly unearned that
Absolutely.
I just was put in a very weird position. Like,
yes.
I almost cried, at
how
point
bad Kristen Wiig looked.
Yeah, she's very sick, but we'll get to that. But at some of Pedro Pascal's moments, I almost I got genuinely choked up. And
yes, which I think
some Steve stuff.
I think the third act of this movie left me feeling very frustrated because I was like, there's a lot of stuff in this movie that didn't work at all, but I can see a version of it that could have worked.
Mm-hmm. If it earned. Like, this third act could possibly be the third act of my favorite movie that we've watched so far. If it had earned any of the emotional weight it was swinging around. But how did you feel about it, Val?
It actually was my favorite third act of any movie that we've watched so far because of the swinging around of Gal Gadot's arms and legs.
Yeah.
In the scene where she's running.
Yeah. I just, she looked like, so in Dark Souls speedrunning, there's a glitch called poop walking, where you do, you have to do a series of inputs, but it puts you in a state where you do half of every animation.
Oh my God.
And you kind of like, the way that you walk is kind of like all of your arms and legs move, but your torso is completely stable.
That is kind of how she looked, huh?
Yeah, and she's kind of
She looks like when you're playing Pokemon Go and you're on the highway and it like lags for a second and then your character has to like catch up to where it is on the map. And so it's going like car on the highway speed, but your character is just running.
What did you think?
That's exactly what's happening. I I think that a lot of the good parts that happened were in spite of the movie. I think Pedro Pascal is an amazing actor, and if a worse actor had played this part, I could see it being very boring and lame and, we got him at the end. I think a lot of this stuff, there's just weirdly like not enough development of anything that happens for the ending to be worth it. And like Barbara, what the fuck was her storyline?
That is, nothing. I think, the biggest like underdeveloped, this is why I'm saying if Steve wasn't in it and Barbara was a romantic interest of Diana, that would have been a story.
Yes,
as it
absolutely.
is, I don't know why she's in the movie at all.
It's so weird.
Right. And also, they took the part of Wonder Woman that we liked, which was Steve's acting at the end, and they just kind of copy and pasted it, just kind of punched it out of the first movie.
Yeah.
And just put it in the second movie again.
But God,
because we liked it the first time, so why wouldn't we like it the second time?
In the scene where he's like, you live in this wonderful, beautiful world, and I'm glad that I got to see it. That hit.
Yeah.
But
Chris Pine is a great actor. He did a good job the first time he did this scene too.
I don't think we ask enough on this show. What the fuck was this movie trying to say?
Yeah.
Boy, that's a great question.
What was this movie trying to say?
It feels
what's the message of this movie?
It feels like at some point in the writing they wanted it to be about truth and lies, but then they forgot that was what it was supposed to be about, and then they thought that it was about like twisted desires, Persona 5 style. And then they just kind of put those things both in the movie, and then at the end they remembered what it was supposed to be about with the truth and lies thing.
Is it about incrementalism? Like, is it like, if you can't just wish for the world to be better, you have to,
I
mean, it's not. About... it doesn't follow through with that.
Okay, let's talk about this, and then we'll get into the breaking down of the movie itself. But the movie starts with Antiope telling Diana, you can't take a shortcut because then your victory is a lie, and nothing good is ever built on a lie. So if that is supposed to parallel the wishing, then what the movie is saying is you have to earn what you get. You can't take a shortcut and say, I wish I was rich. You have to work hard and become rich. If you want a woman in a restaurant dead, you can't just wish her dead. You have to get in there and you have to strangle the life out of her yourself.
If you want all the fucking disgusting patties out of your goddamn country.
If you want the Irish deported, you need to climb the ladder of politics. And you need to deport all the Irish people yourself. You can't just make a wish.
I feel like at this point, this woman, this Irish-hating woman, was at the best possible place.
Do you want to say that not walking away from the microphone?
I'm getting a cat out of my room.
Yeah, I'm just saying, do that and then...
for a second.
And was this movie Click?
I don't know,
because it didn't make me cry.
Did Click make you cry?
No, it didn't. It really wanted to.
Did this movie make you cry?
No. So I guess this movie was Click, come to think of it.
Yeah, this movie's kind of Click. It's kind of like, I think Click is based on the Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale. You can watch the Big Joel video about it if you want.
Click is based on a Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale?
Just watch Click. Why watch a video about Click? Watch Click.
Yes. I think it's
called...
Go
watch Click. Don't watch Click.
It's called like the golden thread or something. It's something. No,
the monkey's paw.
It's something.
Okay,
about...
we are now talking about a story that is basically a movie that is basically this movie.
It's about a boy who gets a thing from a fairy that lets him skip forward in time, but he discovers that when he skips forward in time, his agency is removed from him. And he, his life is hollow. Like, he wishes to be an adult, and he becomes an adult, but discovers that being an adult isn't worth it if you don't, his life becomes worse because he's not there for it, and the result of it is hollow.
And Christopher Walken is there, and he's laughing at his pain.
And he's laughing at how fat women are ugly.
Yeah, that's click for you.
This movie's kind of click to me.
This movie's kind of click. It's all clicking into place. Should we get into it?
Yeah, I
guess. think it's not... I don't think that the message is that it's click. I think the message is that people don't really know what they want. They might think they know, but...
Well, I think that... But
that doesn't have anything to do with the theme of Diana cheating in the Olympics.
I think what it's ultimately saying is that if you...
Oh wait, I forgot my thesis that the theme has nothing to do with anything.
If you skip to the end of what you want, then you deprive yourself of the agency that might result in what you actually want instead of what you think you want at the time. I guess.
Well,
but for a lot of characters, that's not right.
That's not true.
It's just that they're coming up with the wrong solution to their problem. It's not that they're wishing for their problem to go away, and the way that the Dreamstone makes their problem go away is something bad. It's just that they think they know how to do it, and they don't.
I mean, I think
you think you know these things, Nemo, but you just don't.
I think that the guy in the pub was right. To wish for that
lady deserved to die.
Yeah.
Okay, so Diana goes to the White
Giga
House.
Is officially back.
Well,
Diana goes to the White House.
She wished she was a racist.
No, she wasn't. She was exaggerating.
Diana goes to the White House. Why
did she genuinely wish for it?
Diana goes to the White House. And meets some guy named Carl.
She leads remember when Carl was like, "I'm in the White House. You should come visit me sometime."
Oh, that did happen.
She leads Carl on to get a White House tour because fuck Carl, I guess.
This guy must be really horny for Diana, though, because the fact that she's able to get a tour of the White House on such short notice while everything is so chaotic. There's like people like banging on the gate to the White House, and Carl's like, "Yes, come in, Diana. Let me show you the tiling."
Look, it's 1984, okay? Carl doesn't have Twitter on his phone. He doesn't know what's happening outside of the building he's in.
You had to go talk to a bird back then.
I had a dream last night where my cat, the cat that I live with, got out, but slipped back under the door like an octopus.
Oh, God.
So Carl is like, "Hey,
what does that have to do with anything?"
No, nothing.
Okay, thank you.
So Carl's like, "Hey, Diana, so excited to give you a tour." And then Diana's like, "This is Steve." And Carl's like, "Nice to meet you, Steve."
Nice to meet you, Steve.
And takes them on a tour. He is funny looking away from them as he gives them the tour and is telling them about stuff. So they just slip away into a side room or whatever and immediately ditch him.
Yep. Fuck you, Carl. And we go to Max talking to the president, and
is the president Rip Torn?
No.
No.
He's just kind of a Rip Torn looking guy, huh?
Yeah.
He looks like Rip Torn Joe Estevez.
Yeah, let me look.
Battle damaged Joe Estevez.
Let me look up who the president is.
He's a...
his name is Joe Biden. Yeah.
Joseph Robinette Biden? What the fuck kind of name is that?
Give me 1 second while I search Rip synonym.
Tear. Tear torn.
He's kind of a. He's
yeah.
He's kind of a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 second. One
No.
second.
Uh-huh.
Now I gotta look up torn synonym.
He's tear ripped.
He's kind of a rent shred.
There. Okay.
Rent.
I think you mean shred rent.
I worked hard on that. All right, you can't. You don't.
Yeah, we heard.
I mean, you did. It's Stuart Milligan is the name of the guy the Rip Torn looking man who plays the president.
Okay. Okay. So Max basically
shred
tells
rent.
him. Max basically tells him, please make wish what you want. Presidents say, I want more nukes than Russia has. And Max says, okay, in exchange, you are going to treat me like an autonomous foreign nation, and there's no taxes, laws, or limits on me.
He wishes for sovereign citizenry.
Yeah.
He does. He also says he wishes for the to command the respect that the president gets and the respect that the president's command gets. Something like that. He says some clever thing.
Yeah.
I was like, Oh, also, last week, we were talking about how the USSR, blah, 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 and you, Sam, were like, oh, did they say USSR or did they say Russia? Max says Russia in this. He's like, oh, you're having troubles with like Cuba and Russia.
Yeah, they're saying Russia and Soviets. You know
They
what?
play fast and loose with this.
I wasn't alive in the 80s. I actually don't know if they called it Russia at the time.
Just real quick.
Uh-huh.
I did remove the collar from the cat when I was removing the cat from my room. I'm gonna go put that back on her real quick.
Okay.
Be right back.
Okay. It would be rent shredded.
Right.
Because torn is past tense.
Wouldn't it be rend shredded?
Yeah.
Because rent is past tense. And also it just makes people think of rent.
Everything is rent.
I haven't seen it.
Me neither, but I've heard it. Well, have you seen the movie?
No. This is the only movie I've seen.
That can't be true every time you say it.
It's actually been true none of the times I've said it, because I haven't actually watched any of these movies.
What? You're so good at bullshitting.
Yay!
Because you're always the one telling us what happens in these movies, and you haven't even seen them.
Did you lie?
Sam has not watched any of these movies.
What movies?
The movies that we keep tricking Val into watching.
God damn it!
Oh,
oh
wait, Val didn't know?
Is that why Giga was so surprised when we talked about what happened to Steve?
I mean, you know, Puppet is perfect.
Okay, so I want to talk about one of the most, like, you couldn't find a better way to put this in the movie moments.
Oh, yeah.
Where Max is, like, on his way out of the Oval Office, and he just stops in his tracks and points at, like, a blueprint on an easel, and he's like, what's that? And they're like, oh, well, that's our secret government satellite that we can use to broadcast a message to any screen in the world.
Oh, that's the MacGuffin.
It's the exact thing that Max has been wishing for, but didn't say the wish out loud because he's the Dreamstone.
Well, he also can't make a wish because he already made his wish.
Right. So it is a satellite. The idea is that if they ever need to directly contact the people of an enemy state, they can use this satellite to beam particles down to the screens, which means that they're not transmitting in the way that TV normally transmits. They are like directly feeding the video and audio into the screen itself, which means that any TV, no matter how old or new or whether it's hooked up or not, will receive the feed. And crucially, the president uses the word touches. Any screen that the particles touch.
So unfortunately, even though everything goes back to normal at the end of this movie, he does give everyone in the world bone cancer.
I love
this TV. This broadcast system is broadcasting Mike TV from Willy Wonka style.
What was the point of introducing the part where he needs to hold someone's hand just so that you can later need to make an excuse where he doesn't anymore?
Well, the particles.
Holding somebody's hand is the easiest way, but he does say, "Is there any way I can touch a bunch of people all at once?"
Yeah, it's hand holding. So you didn't hear the part where he said that it's hand holding particles that they're using.
Oh yeah.
That's why they do.
Right, the president is even like on his way out. He's like, wait, you said it touches the people, and the president's like, well, I mean, metaphorically speaking, and he's like, okay,
that's
great.
how it was explained to me. Yeah,
I better wash my hands.
Like, why even make that a thing in the first place?
The touching.
Like, it could be something like, it could be like a verbal component or something where it's like, how can I talk to a bunch of people with my voice? Like, it can't be, it can't be amplified through a speaker or whatever. Like,
it can just be a matter of like, they have to know that they're wishing on the Dreamstone. Although I guess Diana didn't know. Oh, God. Whatever. He says, I want the satellite. The president says, yes, sir.
Max leaves the hall with some security people or whatever. And Diana stops him with her lasso.
Uh-oh.
And then, fight scene initiated. And Steve, goes to grab an ornamental sword off the wall. And it comes off because it's a movie. And Diana goes, no, Steve, you can't use that. It's not their fault. And so
Diana, that shit blunted.
Right, like, look, Diana, I appreciate that you're pointing out that we shouldn't be killing these men who are being ensorcelled by Max, but also, was he gonna charge at them and, like,
anyway?
run them through with an old decorative sword?
Yeah, I don't know if that sword can hurt anybody.
First of all, this is the same universe where all the jets in the museum are fully fueled up and have their keys in. So, like, maybe all the decorative swords are super sharp.
Yeah, they
can fly for 10,000 miles without refueling.
Yeah, but she's like, no, Steve, we can't use the sword because it's not their fault. So she and Steve start to do some non-lethal damage to all the artwork in the hallway.
Can I mention the way that they go into that side room with the sword on the wall, which is that the guys start shooting at them. Diana blocks a few bullets with her bracers, but one of them hits her on the arm and kind of scrapes her or whatever.
Yeah, she's getting pretty sloppy.
And Steve grabs like a metal tray off the wall and is using it as a shield, even though we see that the bullets are just blasting straight through it. But my favorite part is that as they are going into the side room, he makes sure to hold the tray out into the hallway behind them, as if he's like not blocking anything. He's just like,
he wants to protect the door.
He's just like, fuck this tray.
Splinters, dangerous.
Kill the tray.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty irresponsible of superhero movies to not kind of portray how fucking fragile human beings are. And that if you punch someone, if they fall down wrong, they can just die.
Portray is the word, though. That is how I was feeling as we were watching that tray get shot full of holes. Portray.
Yeah, portray. Anyway.
So Diana goes back into the hallway, and she spins her lasso around to make a big deflector shield, and it looks like the Amazons and the Atlanteans are not so different
after all.
Looks like there's no need for racism.
A lesson she will learn later in life.
A lesson she will learn 40 years from now.
What was that YouTube screenshot that you posted that was like, Diana likes Aquaman scene or something?
Aquaman likes Wonder Woman scene. Wait, let me find it. Yeah.
It couldn't be me.
It? It must have been... Oh, here we go. Yeah, Justice League. Aquaman likes Wonder Woman scene. And I said, don't worry, we might not like every Wonder Woman scene, but hey, Aquaman likes Wonder Woman scene.
So they fight, There's a very weird moment where Steve, gets grabbed by a guy, and he, looks at the grab, and he's like, oh, that's cool.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I guess his caveman nature also means that he's never seen a grapple.
He also, disarms a man and is ready to shoot him. And he's like, oh, wait, I can't do this. I can't shoot him, man.
Right? He points his gun at the guy and is like, dang it.
Aw, I can't kill this man.
Yeah, we get an incredibly extra moment, though, where Diana, ejects a bullet casing from a guy's gun. And,
this did look kind of cool.
Volleyball spikes it across the room into a vase, which then, shatters it and blasts Max with broken glass.
I
thought it was supposed to startle him or something.
He gets potteried.
He was unscathed.
Yeah, not a scale on the man.
Besides all of his passive scathing that has been happening as the wishes occur.
Yeah, it's not making it worse.
We do need to mention, because I didn't notice it at first, but after he grants the president's wish, one of his eyes is really fucked up.
Well, one of his eyes, when he went into that meeting, his eye was kind of ruptured.
It was already kind of bloody ruptured. Like Joe Biden, but now it's now it's like fucking Gorillaz 2D in his head.
And there's also a full drip of red blood that as soon as he looks up from the president having made the wish.
Yeah, do you think
and I will take your power? And he's got a big drip.
He's getting increasingly sick. He's getting increasingly Make-A-Wish as he makes wishes.
Okay, so they're about to grab Max, but then who should arrive? It's Barbara, and she punches them both across the room. She's wearing a cheetah print skirt, so she's cheetah.
You can tell that she's evil because she's got ripped tights, her makeup is all smudged, and her hair looks like shit for some reason.
I don't know how she knew that they would be here.
Or how she got in.
Yeah, there's a much bigger how did they know that they'd be here moment later.
girl boss, but
my girl boss senses are tingling.
She's very girl boss here. She beats the shit out of Diana. Because she's more powerful than Diana now.
Oh my god, I am so fucking stupid, by the way, because it literally didn't occur to me until, I mentioned, like, this movie thinks that we're the dumbest pieces of shit alive, but I am the dumbest piece of shit alive, because I needed Barbara to explain to me. She says, like, I wished to be like you. Looks like I didn't realize that would come with some surprises. I did not fucking realize that when she wished to be like Diana, that's why she became super strong. I am so fucking stupid.
Oh my god, Sam!
Sam,
what?
That's genuinely impressive.
Did you think that she wished for, like, Diana's sense of fashion, and it took away her most precious attribute, which was not being super strong?
What I thought happened was that she wished to be strong and special, and that turned her into a super-powered villain. Mm-mm. It didn't occur to me that she literally said, I wish that I was like Diana.
I wish I was strong like Diana.
Yeah, I wish I was strong like Diana.
No, I did skip back. Her exact words were, I wish I could be like Diana.
Okay, yeah.
Uh-huh. Strong and special.
And the stone knows more about that than she does.
Speaking of the stone knowing things...
Yeah, what's up?
Max and Steve...
Oh, I
Steve
do want to say...
1v1's Max.
That Pedro Pascal did fart during this scene.
What?
Oh, good for him.
Oh, there's like a... let me find the,
No, Giga, that's just the wind that occurs whenever people make wishes.
No.
Wait, was that Pedro Pascal farting the whole time?
Yes.
I wished for Pedro Pascal to fart in this scene, so it's a combination. It's two different winds that he made.
Let me... it's on the gag reel. I'll find it.
Wait, that's so good.
Okay, well, you can show it to us later, I believe.
I'll look for it.
Steve grapples Max in the new way that he has learned, and Max says, don't you have a wish? Do you wish to be a real boy? So I guess he just knows everything the Dreamstone has done, because he is the Dreamstone.
Yeah, I guess, because, she didn't make that wish on him. Whatever.
Right. It was weird. It was a weird thing that happened.
Alright, here, I got it.
Okay, we're not going to watch it right now. I hope you know that.
No, let's watch it right now.
We're not going to watch it right now.
Please watch it right now.
We're not.
Come on,
we're doing a podcast.
Take a second. Just watch it.
How long is it?
It's like 5 seconds.
It's a 10-minute fart. All right.
Oh, it's 28 seconds.
Yeah, he did fart.
I timestamped it, and he does fart in the video. You hear the fart.
Wait, I didn't hear it.
Crank it. Okay, so the themes
anyway.
The themes of the movie are bad and don't work. Barbara is like, you get out of here, Max. Basically, her motivation is like, I can't let Diana hurt Max. She does know that this is Diana, obviously, because she's not wearing a hat. She's wearing a tiara.
She's not Sam.
So, everyone just knows that this is Diana from the Smithsonian. Barbara is like, I don't want you to do anything to Max because I don't want to lose my powers. And Max is like, oh, cool, this is my bodyguard. So she's now under my protection, basically. So Max leaves.
Yeah, he says, like, she tells him to leave. And he's like, before he leaves, he's like, nobody hurt her.
Yeah. And Barbara says, Diana, you've always had everything, while people like me have had nothing. Well, now it's my turn. And this is what I mean about, like, they, like, forgot to make her character fit into the story.
Yeah, this is nothing.
This is like, what? Huh?
Have we ever seen her as, like,
She's like a
female incel.
You're a white woman who works.
Is it because nobody wants to fuck her? Like she has her dream job. Like what do you mean you have nothing? Right. You're a gemologist working as a gemologist at the Smithsonian. Like what are you talking about?
Well, she can't get a date.
And Wonder Woman. Maybe it's because she's lesbian. Anyway, Wonder Woman's like on the ground looking like shit, and she's like,
she really does look like shit.
She's like, Barbara, this isn't the way. No.
I love that she says, "What is it costing you, Barbara?
What is it costing you?"
Because if it's the monkey's paw, then it's taking as much as it's giving. I love that Steve just made this pop culture comparison, and now Diana's like, well, that must be the rules.
When you get fisted by the monkey's paw, it takes as much as it gives.
And I mean, like, it is. That is how it's working, but it's... whatever.
Yeah.
So...
Honestly... If the price for having super strength is morals, or like being a nice person, worse prices to pay.
I personally, maybe I'm just built different. I don't want to be an evil supervillain.
Oh, you don't? I think it's
No.
kind of sexy.
I don't either.
But maybe that's just because things that are sexy are coded as to be villainous in movies, and that you can be sexy and gay without being a supervillain.
Well, call me boring, but my goal in life is not to be sexy.
Really? Yeah,
okay,
your goal in life is to not...
You're failing.
Yeah, it's fucking hot stuff.
I'm just here to play video games and not get sexually harassed by my friends on a podcast.
Oh, I was trying to be complimentary. Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding.
Stop waving that junk into your trunk everywhere.
Anyway, why don't you smile more on our podcast, Sam?
When I podcast with you two, I'm always smiling, except when Giga is saying shit that makes me really mad.
Hey, baby, give us a yes and.
Why don't you support my improvs better, sweetheart? Okay. Here's another part that I love is that Barbara has Diana blasted up against the wall, and Steve just runs at her and is like, rah! And then she just throws him into the wall too.
What does he think he's gonna accomplish? Honestly,
I mean, at least he tried.
I mean, it's an interesting
she wasn't
bit
even
of
gonna
blocking.
attack Diana. She was just like, stop, I'm leaving now.
Yeah. It's an interesting way of getting Steve over to Diana, I guess, but
it's an interesting way of locomotion. Maybe that was his goal. I want to get over to Diana, but I need to take the fastest route possible.
Yeah, he's using her like a Sonic the Hedgehog speed boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Steve.
Diana is like, Barbara, what have you lost? And Barbara's like, well, what have you lost? You weak as hell.
Yeah, you little scrumpy little.
Yeah, you little shrimp.
This was back in the
Schrumpus.
80s where people said scrimpy scrumpy.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring it back a little bit.
They didn't know. So Max's corpse shambles onto a helicopter.
What didn't they know?
Max looks fully Prince Philip. As he walks on the helicopter. He's like, I'm doing great. I'm granting so many wishes.
Look how happy I am. Look at my big smile.
See, I was thinking he looks so bad that I was expecting Batman to show up in his hotel room, and maybe that was how
would a corpse wear a suit? Barbara catches up to him and joins him on the helicopter.
You can start seeing the marionette thing above him and the ghostly hand.
So Barb joins him on the helicopter, and they are an evil man and an evil woman in a small space. So I definitely thought they're gonna they're gonna couple up now because I know how hetero movies work.
It's still unclear if they fuck.
See, the problem would be that that he's gone so Geodude that his dick has fallen off.
I mean, everything else is.
Yeah. I feel
but
like if your organs start failing,
the
dick is the first to go.
It's already so barely attached as it is.
I mean, I remember hearing that during a cross country skiing event.
I don't know if I want to hear what this is about to be.
It's not super gross. The man's penis just got frozen. He just got a frozen penis.
That's pretty bad.
Something about hanging by a thread did make me imagine somebody's penis being attached to their body like half of a nunchuck.
I was thinking one of those little toys that it's a giraffe and you push the bottom and it just collapses.
What if it's like one of those like scrunchy neck things, you know, like with the plastic, like how do you say it? It's like you know, like the snake things that have like the crinkly plastic. Yeah,
like a shedded snake skin.
No, like the snake toys. Like when you can pull it out and it has like it's like a accordion,
like a snake in a can.
Yeah. So when you get it, so it's like.
What if penises worked like snap bracelets?
What if penises looked like the
they kind
pull
of do
rings on a Woody toy?
If you snap a penis when it's like,
no, they don't. Giga.
You know,
it's the two options for a penis are not fully erect or curved around in a full circle.
Don't say when you snap a penis. I don't snap a penis.
You've never snapped a penis before?
You haven't lived till you've cracked a few of those things.
You've never taken your penis and like slapped it on someone's wrist and have it like.
I mean, we've all done that.
Okay, so a bunch of generals or whatever go to inform the president that, hey, you know those nukes that you just requested from that wish?
Hey, you know those nukes you've been looking for? Listen to this!
Well, the Soviets' early detection system just detected 100 nukes going online.
Your cousin, John Oppenheimer?
And because they don't know that you made a magical wish, they're assuming that you just armed 100 nukes.
Yeah.
So they're going to fire nukes at us before we can. And the president goes, uh-oh.
Oh, I didn't think this one through. How did I get elected? Yuck.
Oh, this is where there's, like, chaos and rioting in the streets, and we hear that, like, police officer who's just screaming into his fucking walkie-talkie, like,
I don't know what to do. What do you want me to do? What am I supposed to do?
What do you want me to do?
He's, like, off-screen. Too. Yeah, he's, like, off-screen. By the time, like, he's saying, like, I don't know what to do.
They came up with two things for people to be yelling. There's a woman yelling, Riley! And there's a police officer going, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
This is actually...
There are also some people saying, this way.
This
way, Riley! I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. This way, Riley! This way, Riley! What?
You got it, man.
I think this is, like, a failed attempt at cinematically echoing when Wonder Woman was in the trenches in World War I, because there was that woman calling for her child,
Riley.
Oh yeah, and this is Riley. Like this is just like that, but she can't help now.
But she can't help them.
I did think of that. It was like Wonder Woman is. That did make me think of, like, did make me remember that, of, like, Wonder Woman looking around at all of the atrocities and feeling helpless, but this time actually not being able to do anything about it.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it, to be honest.
I also want to say...
I mean, we don't all have cinema brain.
No.
I didn't recognize it as a failed attempt at anything, so I just thought I was having a thought that was... I don't know if it was smart or not, I just thought I was having a thought.
I just thought I was having a thought.
Yeah, you should talk to a doctor about that.
Turns out the movie implanted it in my brain. Also, we passed the police officer being like, "What do you want me to do? I don't know what to do." But before that, we do pass. People are like getting out of their cars in the road and stuff. Like the traffic is, people are hitting each other.
You hit my Porsche with your Porsche.
Yeah, and two great tastes that taste great together.
Oh, God.
And we do pass a couple of cops that just are beating someone with their baton.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, cop.
Cop runs and joins, and I'm just like, cool. Love
you know
to
what
see
I didn't like?
Vintage cop uniform.
This doesn't really... I don't know. Something about it just rubbed me the wrong way. Is that they did the cliche of, like, the lunatic street preacher, like, ranting and raving about, like, this is all your
greed,
you are greedy sinners, and it's bringing about the end of the world.
Not a single word about sodomy.
It just felt a little weird that he was literally right.
Right. Yeah.
Like, we don't hear the part directly after that where he's like, your homosexuality has damned us all to this hell that we now live in.
It was very weird. It was very weird to have the apocalypse preacher just be correct.
Yeah. Okay, now it's time to sigh. It's time to cry and sad because Steve tells Diana He says, I've had a great life. 2 even. He doesn't say that. But he says that she needs to renounce her wish because the world needs Wonder Woman. And she cries and she says she'll never love again. And Steve says, I pray that isn't true, but it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is.
I mean, we learned the dangers of wishing, Steve. Okay, so what is a prayer but a wish to God? You gotta renounce your prayer.
Yeah, but what is a God to a non-believer?
So yeah, she does a big kiss on this man's stolen corpse, and she walks away and renounces her wish. And
he does the same acting that he did in the first movie. This is what I was talking about, obviously. She is really sad. They literally, in the reverse shot of them having this conversation, when she's like, I can't do it, I can't say goodbye. She's, they don't even bother showing her whole face. Like, half of her face is covered by Steve's head. Because
she's
it's like, you get it, she's sad. You know.
I thought, to be fair, that this was probably the best acting she's done.
Yeah, but like,
I think so too.
I mean, it's essentially just they sprayed some glycerol on her face. And she looks like she has indigestion.
I thought it was pretty alright.
It was fine, but you don't want to be going into like an emotional climax of the movie, of the second movie of a set, and be like, yeah, I thought she did fine.
She did fine. It was undercut.
Oh, she's getting better.
It's undercut pretty immediately. Like any good that she did is undercut immediately when she starts like walking away and looks very sad.
Okay,
and looks like she's like she's like, okay, I need to move on. I need to move past
I'm
this.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No,
before we get to that, I want to say a moment that I thought was going to happen that had me fucking terrified, because he says like, you don't have to say goodbye because we already did or whatever.
I'm already gone.
They do a big kiss. And the camera swivels around.
I was going to, like, lose my... This was the scariest thing.
I really thought that it was going to go around and that she would be kissing this guy's body. I was
so Sam?
Terrified.
Sam?
Yep, me too.
I know that you don't like watching horror movies, but you have to understand, nothing in any horror movie I've ever watched is scarier than that moment. I would rather watch the entirety of, like, Hereditary again, and none of it is scarier than, like... I mean, Hereditary is overblown in terms of, like, how scary people say it is. It's more of a family drama. Anyway, so Wonder Woman starts running away.
Boy, does Steve says, no matter where I am, I'll always love you, and she says, I love you.
I like that he's not on screen when he says that.
I wonder if they used the other guy's voice for that voiceover, or for that line.
I did think that was a really good thing, and like she's running away. Like even if it's ADR, like I think that was a good choice.
Me too.
All of this is undercut. In addition to what we're about to see, this is all undercut by the fact that they've known each other for about 6 days now.
Yeah, so she's starting to run, and she starts doing like a pretty
it's called trauma bonding.
Strained sort of like this is a pretty good run. She's kind of like strained and she's not like able to put her full weight behind it, and then we cut to her feet and she's
because
like,
now she's getting her powers back. And what does that mean?
So that means she's poop walking very fast down the road.
She is like the music is swelling and she's crying, and what we are witnessing on screen is Gal Gadot suspended on wires in front of a green screen, just swinging her arms and legs, straight vertical back, perfect posture, not leaning into the run at all. I was like, what happened? What happened here? I've seen characters run in things before.
It's so fucking weightless, and it looks, she doesn't have any weight on her.
It looks like she's riding an invisible unicycle, and maybe she is.
She looks like it's like a fucking 4-second shot where it looks like Jackie Chan's about to run up a wall.
I had to watch it 4 times. I was losing it. It was so funny.
There are no objects passing in front of her at all.
It doesn't get better. It doesn't get better, because she, like, swings out her lasso, hooks onto this building that's, like, 500 feet away from her.
She hooks onto nothing.
She hooks onto nothing.
Onto a building that's a mile away.
She is Spider-Man PS2 swinging on nothing. And not Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1.
She slaps herself into the air, and then is in the air, and then she hooks onto a 747, or whatever, and goes, woo! And up into the clouds.
Dislocates her shoulder.
And so we're in Man of Steel now. Hello. I didn't think that we were going to be in Man of Steel, but this is some Snyder-ass shit. So she's in the air, and she's, like, recalling the moment when Steve said, flying is how you flap your arms and let the wing do.
It's just falling with style. Again, like...
It's the extremely obvious voiceover moment that we knew it would come.
Right, like...
Or that Sam called.
I did know that she would fly in this movie, but I'm just like, you couldn't have thought of a better way to build up this moment than just having her go, I don't know how to fly, and he goes, you will fly later.
And then, so she spends approximately 5 hours kind of, like, floating in the air and looking confused, and then, like, floating in different positions before she finally recalls the lessons that she learned from the King of Crude, and pulls out her lasso, and starts helicoptering it in front of it, and throws it out, and uses the helicoptering lasso to pull herself forward. So she... Yeah.
So
we didn't talk about it, but that is how the King of Crude walked forward.
Yeah.
So here's something I want to say.
He slung his helicoptering dick out and pulled himself because of the centripetal fucking whatever.
I want to say, this is a moment that, like, if the whole movie was just, like, embracing, like, the cheese and the corn and the other tasty treats.
Yeah, the whole KFC bowl of this.
If the whole movie was just a famous bowl from KFC, and we have this moment of her learning to fly.
I'd fuck with a famous bowl from KFC right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I think that, like so many things in this third act, this moment could be really fun in a movie that just knew that it was this.
Yeah.
I mean, I like her throwing the lasso forward in the helicopter and pulling herself off of it. It's extremely video gamey.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Also, it does need to be said, this movie shouldn't have been a prequel because you're just raising so many questions.
Why doesn't she fly?
She gets 2 new superpowers.
Yeah.
She learns how to turn things invisible, and she learns how to fly.
And she
things
gets
that we
armor.
have not seen her do in the movies that take place after this. Why is it a prequel? Just don't make it a prequel. Armor.
Also, where the fuck is she? Like, she's flying out of DC, and you see below her that there's, like, mountainous coastline. Where the fuck is she? DC's
I was also
swamp.
wondering, where is she, and where is she going? It turns out the answer is that she's just going home.
Yeah. From where?
The White House.
Yeah. But why did she go over the ocean?
She's bad at flying.
She goes she circumnavigates.
Her home is on the opposite side of DC. Like,
she grabbed the helicopter. She grabbed the plane without realizing where it was going first.
Yeah, and then she's like, "Why shit?" And then we see later that she needs to turn around in the stupidest possible way. Did you forget that she can swing off electrons? Anyway, before that,
oh god,
helicopter time.
I did forget that. So on the helicopter, Max and Barb are talking about wishes. So
I kind of liked this scene.
I kind of liked it too.
Pedro Pascal cannot help but be charming.
Even when he's being like the emperor, when he's like, the art of the deal.
And it's also it's fun to see Kristen Wiig in the movie. I hope that she doesn't leave the movie before it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
I hope that she.
I hope she doesn't get recast by CGI.
God. So yeah, she's talking about how she has a cool wish, and she's like, I know what I would wish for if I could wish for more. She's like, I want to be an apex predator like no one's ever seen before. I don't want to be like anyone else.
I thought
and Max,
this was clever.
Turns over and puts his hands under his head, and he's like, tell me more. It's just cute. It's like, ooh. He likes her.
I thought this was clever, though, because basically what he's explaining is like, I have all the power that I want now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get everyone to wish on me, and I'm just going to take their vitality to rebuild my body. And because you are now like my bodyguard and confidant, I'm just going to forward other stuff to you to make you stronger too. I thought that was a clever way of doing it.
Also, I would like to say that the cheetahs aren't apex predators. They're keystones, but they aren't apex.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well, that's good to know. Also,
what eats a
cheetahs
cheetah?
are good looking as opposed to what
What?
they do to Kristen Wiig's.
Or maybe do I not know what an apex predator is?
what do you mean?
I thought that it was like top of the food chain.
Yeah, cheetahs aren't the top of the food chain. Their cubs are predated by hyenas and lions.
Oh, lions? That's fucked up.
Yeah,
We don't know that they're the
lions-
same kind of animal.
I mean, I guess you could in probably some spheres they are, but they're not the like major apex predators of the plains of Africa.
Well, that's the ironic monkey's paw wish. He's like, you want to be a cheetah, but a lion will kill your babies.
Do you think that
Yeesh.
she's a cheetah?
A woman who wished to be a lion is going to eat your kids.
Because wishing is cheating, so she's a cheetah.
Fuck off.
There's a song in the Mean Girls Broadway OBC.
That is a pivot. please continue.
Called
though.
Apex Predator, and it's really good.
This
That's
isn't
the
Mean
whole
Girls.
thought.
This
Thanks
is
for listening.
This isn't Mean Girls. This is Cheetah Girls.
Okay, so they arrive at the satellite base. He does again. I love when he does this. He goes up to a guy who's working here, and he's like, "Oh man, I sure wish that this works, don't you?" And the guy's like, "Yes, sir, I do."
Yeah, then he farts.
So they start broadcasting to every TV and computer screen on the planet.
Barbara's
I gotta
watching
say,
him do this, and she's like, nice.
You know, despite the fact that it's going to just destroy the world, which is the main downside, I wouldn't say that him sapping a little vitality from everyone in the world to preserve his living, not necessarily bad.
It's not as evil as what he's been doing to everybody else.
Well, it's more that the wishes are the problem, right?
Yeah.
This guy's just trying to. This guy just geoduted himself, and he's just trying to survive.
Okay, but before we get into go ahead.
He takes a proportionate amount from everyone. He doesn't take a little bit from everyone. He takes as much as they wish for. He takes that much from them.
Well, then maybe it's their fault for wishing.
Maybe he's a villain. Okay, we need to explain the mechanics of it, and I wish that we didn't need to, but we do because it's crucially important. The mechanics of this satellite.
You don't have to. You don't have to. Hey, Sam, you don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to.
But you're also your kidneys fell out.
The
Your
tragic
kidneys fell out
irony of this
butthole.
wish is that I no longer have to because I wish that I don't, but I'm going to anyway. Okay,
Mhm.
so there is a tube in the center of this room.
Yes.
That has like a beam of light in it.
It's the hand-holding particles.
There is
The light is blue.
camera set up for filming him, which
The
is
hand-holding camera.
feeding into the tube.
The hand-holding tube.
So everything that the camera films gets converted to particles and blasted
Like
through the
TV
tube.
particles and blasted through the tube.
That is very, very important to how the climax of the movie works.
Yeah.
So,
I hope he's okay.
This is also exactly how regular TVs work, so I don't know why they didn't just have it as a regular.
With the
Well, because
photon
it
tube.
can go to a computer which doesn't have any uplink to.
Oh, also, the thing, we're saying tube. There's no enclosure of this.
No,
Right.
It's
no,
just,
it's
there's a portal at the top and a portal
It's
at the
more of
bottom.
a
Between them is a column of light.
particles. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, but Sam doesn't know what the word column is, so he said tube.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
There we go.
Well, whatever. Anyway, so he broadcasts, he tells everyone to make a wish for whatever they want. The first thing we see is a woman working in a Chinese restaurant is like, I wish I was famous. And then she looks out the window and everyone is like screaming and waving at her. I think that, no, maybe this is too cinematic. Well, I'll just say what I was thinking. I feel like at a certain point, this whole thing is going to be a real problem in terms of like overlap. Where it's like everybody is
too many
wishing that
people
they're
wish
rich and
to-
famous, and everyone's wishing that people are dead, and everyone's wishing
Yeah.
that people love them. Like, every individual person in the world is just going to be psychologically torn apart.
We don't really get to see the fallout of this.
Right, they're
If
just like, I
everyone
love that, and I hate
wishes-
that. Fuck that. That's a celebrity.
And if everyone wishes to be rich, that's just inflation. It's like,
Thank
think
you,
economically,
Incredible
people.
syndrome.
Yeah, we live in this scarcity, this world of
thought this was-
scarcity.
I thought this was a really good way of illustrating it, though, that she's like, I wish I was famous. And they're like, yeah, oh my God. And they're like screaming. But like, she still works at this restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like she's not rich and famous. She's not a famous actress. She's not a whatever. Like she's
That's
just
the lady who
famous.
works at the restaurant.
Oh my God! Yeah, exactly.
She's bussing! She's bussing!
I do think it's pretty funny, and I liked the way that they established this with the president, where Max is like, he gets the guy to wish that he has an audience with the president, and when Max goes there, the president's just like, I guess. I don't know why, but...
I don't remember.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Yeah,
I like the idea that all these people are standing outside the restaurant, and they're just like, oh, that lady, I don't, yeah,
I've turned around on the undeath notification of the wishes. Anyway,
that there's no process made to make it make sense.
Anyway, so Wonder Woman's doing some dumbass shit. She's like,
no, we can't skip over the British woman and the Irish man.
Oh, sorry.
There's a lot of wishes being made in this montage right now.
So the British woman's like, oh, I cough, you boy, you begin to water, you water, and the Irish guy's like, I did. And she's like, I wish all you Irish bastards would leave our goddamn country. And he's like,
we get sent back to where you came from.
I wish you would drop dead, bitch. And, both
and
happen.
then she collapses on the ground, and he turns around and sees police in the street, like, beating up and arresting Irish people.
I wanted to mention earlier, sorry, this is a weird digression. And,
that's fine.
But I think it's important that we saw during the fight scene between Barbara and Wonder Woman, that Wonder Woman tries to do her, Old Bailey destroying move.
Oh, the bracer clang?
Yeah, her courthouse destruction move, and it's just piddly as shit.
Yes.
Yeah, Barbara just, like, jumps through it as if
it's
nothing. Yeah. Yeah.
That is important.
Yeah.
Like a cat, like a cheetah.
That's what Barb says when she jumps through it. I'm just trying to tell the audience what happens in the...
Yeah, we get a wishing montage. People are wishing for money and weapons and blah, 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 blah.
To be the king. Like 3 or 4 different people's wish. I wish we had nukes.
Mm-hmm. Which, that just made me kind of sad.
Yeah, come on.
Diana arrives back in her apartment and prepares to gear up with her cool golden armor. Meanwhile...
how does she get back to her apartment?
Flying?
Yeah, how does she fly?
She's there.
No.
Oh, is this where the lightning is
There's
striking?
a light, she's in the middle of a storm, and there's lightning strikes in the sky, and she lassos off of the lightning.
I totally missed that.
Yes.
You know what, though?
Lassos off the lightning.
She's Zeus's daughter.
She does, you know, she is able to grab streams of electrons and just whip herself off of them.
Maybe that's set up for what she does to Barbara.
Power Zeus, baby.
God. So, there's so much fucking wind in the broadcast station.
Yeah, I do like that every time someone gets their wish granted, the wind is just building up more and more.
My man needs to get a pop filter.
I do think it's funny. I mean, this is skipping ahead a little bit, but when Diana arrives, as more and more wishes are being made, the wind gets stronger and stronger, so she keeps getting pushed back. I do genuinely think that that's
by the wind.
That's a fun way of, like,
he's just farting
turning
so
like a little
hard.
bit of set dressing into something that is like actually mechanically acting on the word. I think that's fun. I
think it was cool.
So
I think it's funny.
She goes home and gets her armor. The armor is fine. Asteria's armor. The armor itself is fine. The helmet looks dumb as shit.
I like the helmet.
I didn't like the armor, to be honest.
I'm not a fan of the whole thing, but the rest of the armor looks a lot better than the helmet, which just kind of looks like a falcon died on her head.
I didn't like that it was just all gold. If it had like some color to it besides just being gold, I think that it would have looked cooler.
I liked that it was all gold because there was a lot of shapes going on in it, and so that offered some cohesion to it.
It just looked like a Transformers movie to me.
It didn't really look like, oh, I bet this is going to become her iconic armor.
No.
Like, it just kind of looked like she had gold armor.
Wait, doesn't she in the poster have like a different suit of armor?
No, she does have this set of armor on.
Does she?
But the hat really bothers me. It has really bad contours to me.
Oh, you're right. You know what? It's this armor, but the poster has like all those like bright neon colors, and they're like reflecting off of it.
Yeah. If only the armor occurred in a scene where it wasn't completely dark.
And boy, is that complete darkness going to be a problem.
Oh boy, is it. It looks, I mean, it's not a problem for the animators. Because they can make the models look a lot shittier.
So Max is absorbing people's vitality, and he's, like, putting himself back together. He's also forwarding people's, like, physical strength and ferocity to Barbara.
Mm-hmm. And rage.
And rage.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I won't do what you tell me.
So Barb is watching them, watching Max do this very, like, admiringly, and then she walks around a corner, don't worry about it.
Kristen Wiig walks around a corner and leaves the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we see Alistair wishing that his dad would come back, but
he's already.
That's the significance of him already having used his.
You
wish.
Little bitch! You've already made your wish. You little dumbass!
All right.
You little piece of shit. It's not. It's a fictional child.
So this part is what I mentioned earlier, is that Diana arrives at the satellite facility.
Mm-hmm.
How does she know where it is?
Don't worry.
Awesome question.
Don't
really
she's
awesome
here.
question, Sam.
She's here, and she's wearing her golden armor with
her presence is announced by some anti-air guns going off. And then the guy's like, oh, what could that be?
She arrives in her golden armor with giant wings. She's flying, and she's
getting shot at.
She very notably does a bracer clang attack, and now she's got her powers back, and she does a bracer clang, and it sends everyone flying back harmlessly into the water. And I was like, Patty Jenkins didn't like when Wonder Woman blew that guy up, huh?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be saying this as well. She's getting shot at, and she's still doing the, like, bracer moves to, like get hit in the arm by the bullets instead of, like, the rest of her armor, even though ostensibly the rest of her armor is made up of the same stuff as the
muscle
memory.
Stronger.
Yeah.
Anyway, her Old Bailey destroying move is she's learned how to make
got
it
the helmet on
in 1984. Maybe she's got better at it since 1984, and that's why in Justice League she can atomize a man.
Don't forget, this is a prequel. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it.
Also, she's got the helmet on, and she's got her super long Wonder Woman wig hair sticking out of the helmet, but pulled around to the front so you can see it. Because
it looks
God
bad.
forbid we see a powerful woman in full body armor, and we forget that she has luscious hair to indicate that she is a fertile woman.
To be fair, if I hadn't seen the hair, I would have been asking who this is.
It doesn't look good, but you know what looks worse? A very sick monkey.
Why did they make her look? Oh, God.
A very sick monkey crawls out of a crevice.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like fucking Yolandi from Deontward. Why doesn't she just look like a cheetah?
She does!
Barb has been transformed into a white cheetah, but she's evil, so her fur looks like mangy and weird, and her face is like not fully made up to look like a cheetah. It's just got like, it's very like high school production of The Lion King, where like the makeup designer for the high school decided to like get a little wacky with it.
Yeah,
and, like,
I don't get the weird like thick black lines like she's like playing football or whatever. Like what is painted on her face?
Cheetahs do have like black lines from like down from their nose, like down their cheeks, around their mouth.
Very cool facial markings.
But it's a very distinctive look that they are not giving her. And also, they're yellow. They're not white. I don't know why she's, like, gray and white.
Oh,
and, like,
you know what? You're right.
She has, like, long, stringy hair.
She
it's like
looks so bad.
It
looks bad.
It does look more like a cheetah's face than I was picturing it.
Yeah, it still doesn't look
good. She still looks more like just a very sick ape.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Why wouldn't they give her a cat eye? A thick black cat eye eyeliner as well.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Come on.
What's funny?
What's funny is that when you do a Google image search for Wonder Woman 1984 Cheetah, there are approximately 3 movie stills of her.
Yeah.
Because that's the only times that we see her, and the rest of the time she is a fuzzy blur.
Yes.
Yeah, they do not give us, like, a good, like, a clear shot, because I think they just don't think she looks good.
She does a Here's Johnny on the wings. And that's about the only time we actually get a close-up shot of her. And thank God, seeing her in any more detail than I absolutely have to for any period of time is one of the worst things that's happened to me all year.
It is pretty funny. I like that. First of all, really cowardly shit, as always, from these movies to turn her into a CGI monster lady so that we can not have a real fight.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I think it's hilarious that the fight begins with Cheetah just like punching the wings off, and Diana's just like blocking with the wings as they get punched apart, and
just
then eventually
scratching and clawing at the wings.
And then eventually she's just like, all right, whatever, and she just like breaks the wings off completely. Like she has no idea how to proceed with this fight as long as she has wings.
Aren't these wings the things that Asteria used to fight off all of mankind?
Men. Yeah.
The cheetah is superpowered?
I also just I really wish that they had just made her sexy.
Yeah.
Why couldn't she be a sexy cat?
Why can't she be like
if she has to give it up anyway?
Like, I would rather she just be a cat from the movie Cats.
Well,
God.
But, yeah, I mean, that was her original wish, is that she wanted to be strong, sexy, and special. And so I don't know why that her wish has been overridden for her to look like an ugly monster.
To just be a terrible beast.
I think it's the only way that the movie can convince us that this isn't rad as hell.
Maybe Thundercats trademarked the concept of a sexy cheetah lady.
It's just ridiculous.
So she has to be an ugly cheetah lady.
Ugly cheetah.
She has to be mangy fur.
So anyway,
cheetah.
This part, I laughed my ass off at this.
You gotta look what Babs, baby, come on. Look at what you've done to yourself.
Diana just remembers the first scene in the movie, and it's like, oh yeah, because Barbara is like, oh, you renounced your wish, didn't you? And Diana says, so should you, because like my old Antiope used to say, nothing good is ever born from lies. And I was like, oh yeah, I remember when they thought that might be the theme of the plot.
Then they run at each other, and Wonder Woman does a jump, and Cheetah does a jump, and Wonder Woman grabs Cheetah by the back of her neck like a kitten, and tosses her. And then Cheetah grabs onto a power line in this kind of, I don't know, like water park quality jungle playset.
You usually want big exposed power lines next to a large body of water.
This set is so fake.
They do a bunch of circus shit because Wonder Woman swinging with her lasso and
And Cheetah keeps grabbing power lines and swinging off of them. And at one point,
and hey, if you're listening to this and thinking, oh, they have like a sort of trapeze fight on the power lines and with the lasso, like that sounds kind of it's terrible. No. It looks like shit.
Yeah,
they're just like swinging in circles for no reason.
They're just running around.
Like it's kind of like, just picture like someone doing light drawing, and that's kind of what
It just
they clearly
like wanted to do something different, but it's just bad. And also it's like really dark and hazy, and Cheetah just kind of like blends in with the blue-gray background, and you can't really see anything except for the lasso.
There's one part that made me laugh. Is when Cheetah is like grabbing onto Wonder Woman and they start spinning on the lasso really fast, and I thought of the spinning granny. That like you remember that video of the woman getting like rescued from like a hiking trail, and they put her on a stretcher and
that video.
and she starts spinning really, really fast.
I don't like that.
She's fine. She's fine.
I can't watch that video.
She's fine.
I know.
This is not like a Pedro Pascal fart. Giga's not going to make you watch it.
I'm not going to make you watch it, but it's a funny video.
So
they do some more circus shit, and then they fall into the water. They both fall into the water.
Yeah, and Diana...
Wonder Woman's helmet falls off.
And Diana notices a sparking electrical cable dangling near the water behind Cheetah.
Body massage machine, go! Body massage.
And Barbara says, fuck you. And Diana says, you should renounce your wish. And Barbara says,
last
no.
chance to renounce your wish.
Remember the G.I. Joe videos?
What's that?
Remember the G.I. Joe videos?
No.
Body massage. Oh my god. Okay, another thing. I'll put it in chat and we can watch it after.
Diana says, oh, you're not going to renounce your wish? Okay, well, sucks to suck then. And she just electrocutes her in the water.
And, like, chokes her, too.
So hard.
Yeah. I gotta say, though.
Did you say she drowns her, too? Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't die.
She doesn't die.
I don't know why, but
I'm very sorry that I'm going to have to kill you. She doesn't renounce her wish, either.
Was this added in post?
I don't know. Anyway, she carries the very wet now. She looks even worse. The wet cat out of the water, puts her down, and she's like, oh, my gooch.
It's very funny that Diana is just like, oh yeah, she'll be fine. Don't worry. I'm not killing her. I know the limits of electrocuting a cat lady.
Yeah. I've electrocuted thousands of cats in my life.
In tubs that I'm also in.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why she is completely unharmed also.
With Cheetah.
Yeah.
Well, she's immune.
I guess so. So she goes into the broadcast chamber. Yeah, the wind is getting stronger and stronger.
Diana's getting defeated by the wish wind.
Yeah, the farts are too strong for Diana.
The wind is going wish, 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 wish.
So yeah, she says, "Why are you doing this?"
I really like the fact that he like is just becoming a hurricane because of the amount of wish special effects happening around him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, it's very fucking hot when he takes off his suspenders and tie.
I know.
Oh my god.
You people
I was like, oh no,
horny.
What else are you going to take off?
My basement.
So, be careful. Be careful flooding your basement, because there is a dangling power cable down there.
Oh no!
Good thing Giga isn't going to die.
So
I'm alive
from that.
Okay,
I'm alive
so this
from
is the thing that I was talking about earlier. She knocks over the camera, but he says it doesn't matter because they already heard his offer. So they're already making wishes, but he says, he basically says, I'm gonna keep getting my message out. I don't need the camera. And he stands in the beam chamber thing, and he's like projecting out his offer, I guess.
His wish making.
So he doesn't need the camera.
Mm-hmm.
This
and
is
all the
crucial.
while she's like lassoing at him, and it's just not getting there. It's getting pushed back.
I have no idea. He also, this is when he takes off his suspenders and tie for some reason.
Oh,
he just he takes off his jacket and then he takes off his.
But it's
undoes his suspenders.
Oh my god! It's like he's going.
Takes off his.
He's walking like he's going to go into a musical number, though. It's so good.
And then he's walking down the stairs. So I don't know why he needed to not. I don't know why he needed to be only wearing one layer of clothes for this part.
It's a warm beam.
It's a warm beam, but he doesn't roll up his sleeves or anything.
It's because the wind is getting strong and his tie would just slap him in the face.
Oh, true.
You can't take off your tie without taking off
Probably
the suspenders.
Actually true.
And the suspenders would get caught in the wind and yank him, give him a little wedgie.
That's probably actually why they had him take it off.
Yeah.
Because it was probably blowing his tie around too much. Okay. Does anyone want to give Diana's speech? I have the whole thing written down.
Fuck no, but just keep in mind that she says it at, while this wind is whooshing around, she says it at, a quiet speaking volume.
I mean, it's nowhere near as bad as the fucking jet scene. Anyway.
No, but it's also bad.
It's exactly as bad as the jet scene, in my opinion.
I have it written down if you'd like me.
Because
go
also, this is a monologue that kind of is a dialogue because Max like yells stuff back at her at one point, and he's fully screaming through the wind. Yeah. And then she's like, I wasn't talking to you. And it's just like, okay, anyway.
So yes. here is her bad speech.
I'm going to call out one phrase that stuck out to me in this speech when you say it.
I'm going to go to sleep.
Okay. So first of all, he says, you can have Steve back if you want him. I'm a forgiving man if you want to join me. She says, I've never wanted anything more, but he's gone. And that's the truth. And everything has a price, one I'm not willing to pay. This world was a beautiful place as it was, and you can't have it all. You can only have the truth, and the truth is enough.
My empire.
The truth is beautiful. So look at this world, and look at what your wish is costing it. You must be the hero. Only you can save the day. Renounce your wish if you want to save this world.
If I heard that, I would go to sleep.
Such a long fucking speech. Also, in the middle of it, Wonder Woman, girl boss, tells everybody that you can't have it all. Excuse me.
My empire, dirt.
You can't make it work in the big city.
I can make you fall. I can make you squirt.
And, okay.
Oh.
And he says, why would I renounce my wish? It's my turn. And she says...
Also, Max looks great. We forgot to mention that, but he looks very healthy
good.
and vital.
His eye is normal again. And
his eye is normal, his hair is the regular color.
This man has never wet his bed.
And she says, I wasn't talking to you. Do you remember earlier in the movie when I said that the lasso of truth can show people the truth instead of just making them say it?
It is a cutscene machine.
And we find out that she has been... Because he's standing in the particle beam, she is broadcasting the true nature of the wishing through him to the rest of the world. And
because she's wrapped her lasso around his leg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think I said that. And he is also seeing the truth. I'm kind of working through this as I talk because the mechanics are a little weird.
Yeah.
He sees the truth of why he wants these wishes. We get some gratuitous scenes of his dad beating up his mom as a kid.
And yelling at him for wetting his bed.
His dad screaming at him for pissing the bed.
And then we get, him getting bullied at school. And then him being the most Pedro Pascal-looking child I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
He's being bullied by racist children. And she, shows him the truth of his business ventures, how you used to be so optimistic when you founded Black Gold, remember when you wanted to work for success or whatever and live in a meritocracy.
Yeah, it's a meritocracy.
Can't spell America without a meritocracy.
And so he sees the truth, which includes the nukes being fired, and he sees the truth that is Alistair running around looking for his dad.
And he cares about Alistair all of a sudden.
And because he is seeing the error of his ways, that is being broadcast to everyone, telling them that the wishing is bad and they should renounce their wish. There we go! I did it!
You did it.
I made it make sense, I think.
Now I can skip forward 10 minutes into the movie.
And then literally everyone on Earth renounces their wish.
Well, except for one.
Who's the one?
Bra.
No, she renounces her wish.
I think she does, yeah.
No, she's just back to being... Because we see her
later.
She's just back to being human. She's not back to being, the cheetah thing didn't come from her wish.
That's true. Well...
But it can be assumed.
Maybe.
Because they show her again and she looks normal.
Yeah. So okay, yeah, she wakes up looking goth, so we can assume that she renounced her wish. So I want to say, I think that the decision to have Wonder Woman, who is, we know that her character motivation of being a superhero is that she's very idealistic about the role that the Amazons play of bringing compassionate protection to humanity. So her defeating the villain by using her unique power with the lasso to convince the villain that he should renounce evil.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a very good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
I'm glad they did it. I think it's far more interesting than her just punching him to death.
Yep, I agree.
I think this is again running up on the error of being the issue of being unearned.
Yes, it's wholly unearned.
This movie is weird because you don't really, there isn't really like a bad guy who is doing, evil bad stuff.
Yeah, the Duke of Deception has not shown up.
Right, this is why what I'm saying is it feels like the moral that they were trying to go for of like taking shortcuts and not like working your way up honestly to get your wish to come true. It just feels like the wrong theme because it feels like, again, it's a Persona 5 Twisted Desires thing.
Yeah, the antagonist not being a human, but being the human desire for instant gratification, is valid. But I don't think it's earned by this movie, and I don't think this movie sets up what it needs to pay off that.
No.
Right. I think that there needed to be a lot more emotional investment from Diana and
that's the thing.
Steve into Max not becoming evil, Barbara not becoming evil, and we just have to do that ourselves, basically. And like, there isn't that like the investment.
It certainly doesn't help having Gal Gadot's monologue juxtaposed directly against some people, be they extras or Pedro Pascal acting their cute little butts off.
You know what, though? I don't mind the bad monologue if the rest of the movie felt more in line with this. Like, if this whole movie was just like a corny, oh, we're just here to teach you a lesson about compassion and being a good person. Like, if the whole movie was that, and then she gives this stupid monologue that sucks, then it would just be like, oh, that's fine.
I think it's ultimately very, I don't think it's fine because it's ultimately achieving a goal that's very, lib, like status quo preserving,
right.
Shit.
Well, that's the other problem.
That you need to work, you need to work for what you do,
right, like, why is the moral that, like, hey, don't you remember when you were just a regular oil fraud?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean about the Persona 5 theme.
It's kind of respectability politics and shit.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean about the Persona 5 theme, is it feels like what it's trying to do, but it doesn't realize it's trying to do, is saying it's not that he needed to work harder as a businessman, it's that he needs to remember what matters to him.
Yeah, it was crony capitalism that was the problem.
Right, the reason that he was trying to become a successful businessman was so that he could be a good dad who his son would respect, unlike his dad who was horrible to him. And I feel like it's weird that it's sort of turning the lesson into like, no, he should have been a good oil businessman.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
I think the conflict needed to be pushed more in one of the directions before the end of the movie. Mm-hmm. Like, if they had it where they were really gearing up for a violent end of Max, and then Wonder Woman realizes, because she's Wonder Woman and she has this great heart, that like, wait, this is just a guy who's lost his way and just wants stuff like just wants to be loved and adored like everyone else.
Yeah, he's just
then it would be more of it would be a bigger thing. But
and I do love that they did that. I like that she's like, no, he is corrupted just like everyone else. Like, I'm not going to hurt his security guards, and I'm not going to hurt him. I like that.
Right, like,
that's good.
But I wish that they had either like had that realization like more sharply at the end of like pushing, or the other thing of like it being really like it being more obvious I don't know. It was like it didn't feel like there was a conflict.
I also think that it's remarkably non-punitive towards Max in the end, which is something that I kind of like.
But again, it didn't. I feel like it didn't earn it.
Yeah, but this theme doesn't carry out through the rest of the movie.
Yeah, and I will say, if I cut at the end of the cheetah fight, and I just imagine that everything up to this point was a completely different movie, I think that everything starting when she walks into the broadcasting chamber is like a great part of a better movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was all pretty good.
The movie from here until the ending scene, the start of the ending scene, is pretty good.
Yeah, it's attached to a movie
that doesn't
deserve
yeah
all of this stuff happening.
The theme is that, like, nothing good can come from lies, right? Mm-hmm. But the problem with her bringing back Steve in this other guy's body is that she then loses her superhuman strength and
not
speed.
The inherent wrongness of
that he's dead and should stay dead.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why, again, Steve shouldn't have been in the fucking movie. What should have happened is that Diana has been hung up on Steve all this time because he's the only person she's ever loved. And, when it's, even though she's 5,000 years old, it's like when you're 12 and you're like, I have a crush on this person. This is the most important thing that's ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then along come Barbara, and she realizes that there is other opportunities for love because she and Barbara are going to date.
Mm-hmm.
But then Barbara makes a wish and become evil. And then that's the problem.
That should be the problem.
Sure.
That should be the problem. Steve shouldn't be in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Or even if you needed to make it hetero, maybe Barb has a crush on Wonder Woman and Diana is just really happy to have female friendship like she had with Etta, and she's hoping that it can be a fulfilling relationship in her life, and then oops, Barb becomes evil.
But you don't have to make it hetero.
No, fuck that. It should have been a romance.
It should have been gay, yeah.
It should have, but, I'm just trying to meet them where they are.
Don't. It's meeting in the middle will just push you to their side.
Speaking of meeting...
Well, not yet.
I mean, we can't skip to that part yet.
We get the wish renouncing montage. The nukes disappear in the air. Explosions unexplode. The wall in Egypt crumbles. The dead British lady wakes up.
Uh-huh. I think they don't show her waking up. They just show the guy renouncing his wish. And you just have to assume that the CPR they're doing on her works.
The Steve Guy body wakes up and the British lady's in it.
So Max gets off his helicopter. He's running around looking for Alistair. He finds Alistair. Alistair says, Daddy, I wished for you to come back, and you did. And Max is like, no, your wish isn't why I came back. The truth is, I've been lying to you all this time. I'm a loser. I've made a lot of mistakes. But you don't ever have to make a wish for me to love you, because that's why I'm here right now.
And I just hope that someday...
If the movie had been better up to this point, this would have been a very good scene.
Yeah.
It
is a good scene because Peter Pascal is in it.
I do like it as it is.
Alistair says, Dad, you don't have to, you don't have to make me proud of you.
You don't have to earn my love.
Yeah, I'll always love you. You're my dad. And I almost cried.
Yeah.
It's a very sweet scene that should have been better built up to.
Should have been, in a better movie.
Should have been built up to it all.
Movie that wasn't this.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that Max's character is pretty good.
Yeah.
I do think that his relationship with Alistair is fairly well executed.
I think the Trump comparison, superficially, is a detriment to the character.
Absolutely. Because I can't get invested in, no, I want him to be a better dad to his son. If I'm also that's Donald Jr.
His son, Eric Trump.
Yeah.
I still did not see Trump in this character.
No,
at all.
I didn't either.
I mean, maybe
it's only superficial. It's only how they costumed him.
Yeah.
I also don't see it. I also didn't see it superficially. He doesn't look like Trump to me. Or he doesn't look like the guy that they're trying to make look like Trump.
There's no way that they weren't trying to evoke that and just...
Maybe I'm just stupid.
No, I think that's valid. I feel like I didn't... I feel like it's there, though. People constantly... they're inviting that comparison, right? Even though it has nothing to do with the content of the movie.
Yeah. I think it's the floppy hair It's
it's the giving a speech on a podium in front of the president.
Yeah,
like,
it's
seal.
the like golden office. Yeah, I again, it's very superficial, but I do think it was intentional.
Yeah.
So now it's Christmas.
Christmas time is here.
Diana walks past fuck shit Santa Claus.
Fuck shit Santa Claus is saying fucking shit. There's a carousel that says the alternating words fucking shit on the marquee. It's fuck shit Santa fair.
Apparently Gal Gadot's husband and daughter are here somewhere.
Oh, good for them.
Shit and fuck.
Shit and fuck. And
Speaking of shit and fuck, who shows up?
So the hosts of this podcast,
so
Sam,
I got a
Val,
nosebleed.
and Cassandra.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Giga. I can see the future. I've been seeing this in 5 dimensions the whole time. What the fuck is wrong? Why, what
Gift
the?
of prescience.
I hate myself.
The questions that this moment brings up to me are boggling my mind currently. Who would like to describe what happened?
Sam, did you recognize this guy was the guy that Steve was occupying?
I'll be honest, I don't remember what that guy looked like, but I knew that was what was going on.
Okay.
So Wonder Woman is looking at the snow, and some kids throw a snowball at her.
And she's like,
and
fuck!
like, oh, sorry. Yeah.
And then she atomizes
She
them.
clangs her braces together and they explode.
Yeah.
I think a kid throws it at her friend and misses. I don't think that they're just like, yeah, fuck you, old lady.
No, yeah, of course. Old lady, what are they, Shazam?
Yeah.
They don't know that she's 5,000 years old.
They do. Kids, from the mouth of babes.
Know.
And then a shambling corpse of a man with a Themyscira STI walks over.
Hey, do you know what the mummer's dance is?
Hey, do you know what's wrong with my penis?
Yeah.
It looks like it got crushed really, really hard.
Yeah. Hey, I don't remember the past few days. Do you know anyone with a gorilla grip pussy?
No, this is months later, because it was 4th of July and now it's Christmas.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Hey, I forgot the past few days like several months ago. I've just been walking around asking everybody if they know anybody with a gorilla grip pussy.
You look like a lady that I fucked, but I don't feel like we've met.
I love that they flash forward a couple of months so that Wonder Woman can have gotten over Steve by now. She's 5,000 fucking years old. This might as well be a week to her.
It's so weird.
So the guy comes up and he's like, "It's so beautiful." Oh, sorry, just talking to myself.
Sorry, the beautiful human
It's so
submarine
many
that Steve Trevor was piloting for a short period.
I do. This guy's a fuckboy if ever there was. Walking up to her and being like, "Wow, it's so beautiful." Oh, sorry. Just talking to myself. I was just overcome with the beauty of this winter scene. Shut up.
It's so many things, he says.
You get like the picture of Wonder Woman and it's like you see her at the grocery store. What move do you make?
Yeah, this is absolutely
your
Pua
opener?
shit. Like, this is
so
the
Pua.
80s version of what is today like being dark. Oh, hey.
Oh, God.
Sorry I didn't see you. I was busy being twisted.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, I was busy telling harsh truths.
I was just admiring the beauty of this winter Christmas scene. Welcome to my
Twisted
Christmas mind.
Yeah, welcome to my 8 crazy nights.
So she smiles
Jewish.
at him and compliments his outfit and says, "That looks like an outfit that Steve wore in a funny makeover scene. I like it." And
Do
he
you
says,
remember which outfit it is?
It's the tiny
No.
belt one.
It's the one that she put him in.
Yeah.
"Oh,
And Steve is like, "I look like a pirate." Why? Why is it the exact same outfit?
why is this happening at all?"
Because
Does this guy have a vague memory of this outfit somehow
Because
that's been implanted in his
because
mind?
the movie knew that
the
I
memory of those days can't be fully erased.
the movie knew that I would call this scene exactly and had to be a little more fucked up than I could possibly imagine.
"Excuse me, miss, you smell like my dick smelled when I woke up in an alleyway."
What the fuck is happening?
Hey, I've been asking a lot of people this. Do you remember July 2nd through 6th? That was like a blur for everyone, right?
hey, why did I find these romantic comedy, like, photo booth photos of me and you?
Do I have malaria?
Can mice eat the Pop-Tarts in your cabinets? The box is closed again?
Why do I have my apartment?
Why do I have so many bruises?
Who turned around my
Seriously.
family photos in my bedroom?
Why is there cum everywhere?
It's weird. I was like really addicted to smoking like at the end of June, and then July 8th I had no
like
cravings anymore.
turkey.
Almost like I went cold turkey.
But I don't remember doing that.
Why is everyone at the Smithsonian calling me Steve? My name's Jacob.
My good friend Carl asked me about my new girlfriend Diana, and I was like, what?
Oh my god, can you imagine if there was a scene where they're like at the Smithsonian and someone goes up to him and is like, "Hey Jacob, how's it going? Who's your friend here?"
What? Yeah. Well, I think it'd be even better if someone after when he's like walking away during the Christmas scene, is just like, "Oh, hey Steve." Who?
He's like, why are people calling me that?
So she looks at the camera and smiles and says, "I'm gonna
Barbara
fuck this
just
guy."
trapped on that island now?
So
Yeah.
all of that aside, she watches everyone having a fun Christmas time, and
He also says bye. He's like, have a
he
holiday,
leaves.
see you around. And, leaves.
And
So-
she thinks about how much beauty there is in the world, and then she flies in the sky and looks for people in need of a hero, looking for a wondrous woman to save them.
And then
I think,
and then end of movie. I say not.
before we go to the actual end of the movie, that final scene would have been great if the rest of the movie was good, A, and B, if Steve wasn't in the movie and this guy wasn't here and it was just Diana and Barbara having a fun Christmas time.
Going to Christmas,
would have been a great ending.
Yeah.
Because as it is,
And
I have to wonder, where the fuck is Barbara?
Also a good question.
What happens to her? Why?
What happens to her? Does she die? Like, does she slowly die of being electrocuted that night,
because
but we don't see it?
She doesn't exist in the future movies that have already been made.
Does she go on to be the like, does she go back to work?
I don't know. She will
As a
never be
gemologist?
mentioned again.
Also,
mid-credits scene.
This scene, the scene with the guy, would have hit a lot different if they had spent even a fucking millisecond considering his feelings or life.
Yeah, except if they
They
did
had
that,
been
the
like,
scene would have
I
to be
feel so
Diana sees
bad.
him and it's just like, ooh, I gotta go.
Oh no, I gotta go. Mid-credits scene. So we're somewhere.
The mid-credit scene is the best scene in the movie.
There's a woman walking down the street. She's wearing like a poncho. It's good.
She looks like Diana, but
a banner falls down.
She looks like Diana from
and
the
then
back.
a pole almost falls onto a baby. The woman single-handedly catches the pole, and she's facing away and continues walking. And the woman's like, "Hey, miss, like I have to thank you for not letting my baby get pancaked." And she turns around, and who is it? But it's Linda Carter.
Linda Carter!
And she's like, "Hello, who
she
are you?"
introduces herself as Asteria.
I have Asteria.
She says the same thing that Wonder Woman said about the armor, which is, she's like, "Oh, Asteria, what a beautiful name." And she goes, "It's from my culture."
Oh, yeah, I didn't catch that.
What does that mean? It means nothing.
It's a very dumb
Why
line,
are
but
they
then we
saying
get
it?
a very funny line where the mom says, "How did you do that, by the way?" And Asteria says, "It's just a simple shift of weight. Takes practice, but I've been doing this a long time."
And
she
looks
literally
directly
winks
in the
at the
camera.
camera, and that's the end of the movie.
And then, so I look at it and I'm like, "Oh, Linda Carter is Asteria. That's cute." And then there's a panel. I mean, there's a screen that just in huge letters featuring Linda Carter as Asteria. Like, there's people that like didn't get the reference and needed to be immediately
To be
told.
fair, if like younger viewers watched this, they probably would have been like, "What?"
Well,
But then they wouldn't care who Linda
all she
Carter
needs to
is.
do is.
But then they would ask their parents, "Who's that?" And they would say, "That's Linda Carter."
She
right,
just,
and then
she spins around and it starts going dun 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 dun.
I thought that this little cameo scene was
Asteria!
delightful.
I thought it was really
I love
cute.
that she
I wish
literally smiles and
It
winks
was.
at the camera.
It was very cute and cheesy and good.
It was. I wish that they had found a way to integrate it in any way.
I wish that they had just had Linda Carter
is.
be Wonder Woman in these movies.
I hope that this doesn't show. I hope that this doesn't signal at Wonder Woman 3 being like Wonder Woman and Asteria.
No, there's no way.
Yeah.
That's.
I thought it was a cute little cameo.
It was cute.
That's the movie.
Know what? When I first saw it, I thought they should have incorporated it into the movie, and I did just say that just now, but I've thought about it more in the last 10 seconds, and I think it was fine.
Thank you.
That's movie.
That's movie to me.
How do we rank this? This is a tough one, because I felt like the ending was the best part, and I don't want to let that affect my overall ranking.
I think this
just by
probably
recency bias
goes just
movie's not good.
Just above the Snyder trilogy.
Yeah,
I think this one is directly below the other Wonder Woman for me.
Yeah,
because for me, the other Wonder Woman wasn't that high.
Yeah.
So let's see. For me, I'd say
I think it's below Shazam for me.
I would say for me it goes Birds of Prey, Aquaman, or did I say Wonder Woman or Aquaman? I actually don't remember. Aquaman and Wonder Woman are pretty close.
I would say that Aquaman was better than Wonder Woman, just because of the Wonder Woman had that really weak second act.
I think I put Wonder Woman at second because I really liked the supporting cast, which didn't do as much for me with Aquaman. Either way, then I think it's probably Shazam.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably put this one after Shazam. I think I'd put it above Man of Steel.
I'd put it above Suicide Squad for sure.
Definitely above Suicide Squad. And I think I'd put it above Man of Steel.
I'd put most movies above Man of Steel.
Man of Steel had a fun Krypton start at the beginning, but boy was it shit after that.
Yeah, it had about 5 minutes of fun, and then everything else was doo-doo diaper.
Yeah, this movie I at least can see like there is an alternate version of this movie that's really fun, but we didn't get that.
This is like how when we watched Who Wants to Be a Superhero, we were like, I bet if they had more time or less time or something, it would have been good, but it wasn't. It's kind of there's something there, but it's just not.
Yeah, I think Max Lord is great. I think Barbara could have been great too.
I think this is another movie kind of carried by its supporting cast. I mean obviously
Barbara,
when you have Gal Gadot leading, that's how it's
Barbara had nothing to do in the second act.
No, she's such a big part of the first act, and then she's just kind of erased from the movie.
As soon as she makes her wish, she just kind of becomes just tangentially related to anything else, because it's just Barbara and Diana and Steve. And I don't fucking care about Diana and Steve, and that shouldn't have been in the movie.
No. Yes. I think my ranking of these movies, of the movies that we've watched, are like, I've got a cork board on the wall with like index cards that say like Aquaman, Wonder Woman 1, Wonder Woman 1984, Birds of Prey, and I'm like arranging like Shazam, and I'm like picking up the thumbtacks and I'm arranging them, and then on the floor are the index cards that say Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Snyder. Like, I don't even think about them anymore when I'm trying to rank like which ones are better than which. Like,
God help us if anything ever earns the right to be down with those again.
I think the only difference between mine and Sam's rankings of these movies is that Sam's goes probably Justice League, Batman v Superman, Man of Steel, and mine goes Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Justice League.
Is that best to worst or worst to best? I didn't understand that.
Giga likes
I like Justice League. I like Justice
League. But
League.
you also like it for like the place that it holds in your life.
You know what's really funny also is that
the reason the podcast exists.
We just completely act like Suicide Squad doesn't exist.
I mean, Suicide Squad is the dirt worst.
Well, it's like this. In my estimation, any TV show, sitcom that's funnier than Friends is funny. And any sitcom that's less funny than Friends is not funny.
Or less funny, or equal to, I would hope.
And Suicide Squad is the Friends of these movies, to me.
Oh, wow.
I'd say that's Man of Steel for me.
Yeah, I'd say Man of Steel is kind of the limit.
I also don't remember Man of Steel.
Man of Steel and Man of Steel and everything worse than it are, well, no, because Batman v Superman is kind of that limit for me. Like, that's kind of...
We should watch those movies again.
We should.
Also, just to say them, my ranking, I think, is Birds of Prey, Aquaman, Shazam, Wonder Woman 1,
So listeners,
Wonder Woman 2.
Okay.
listeners, write in.
I think.
So, tell us whether you want us to A, watch The Suicide Squad, or B,
Well, we're gonna do that.
watch the Snyder Trilogy again.
No. Can I tell you, I was in a really dark place yesterday. Not really. I said really, but I don't mean really. This is a joke.
Okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
But it is also true that I just had a moment yesterday where I was like, what if I watch the Snyder Cut again? Just like as a bit.
I sometimes think about it just to feel
Please,
something.
Sam.
I don't
so much to
remember
live for.
any of it. It was so long ago.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't know. The only problem with watching the Snyder Cut is I don't know if I can bear to watch Steppenwolf be decapitated a third time.
Maybe we
What
need to
if
just...
we watched...
The theatrical
What if
cut?
we watched Snyder Cut? Oh, we could watch the theatrical
That's
cut.
kind of what I
if
want.
we watched Justice League now after everything we know?
Oh, God.
That's
It's so
You know?
long. I
We
get,
could watch
you know,
the theatrical cut because it is shorter.
if we
Shorter?
if we did
Did I say
rewatch the
shorter?
Snyder
shorter.
Cut, yeah.
If we did watch the Snyder Cut?
maybe it'd be fun to watch the theatrical cut.
Anyway.
Well, either way,
It is the first time you've said that about the
So
theatrical
next
cut.
time
Watching it would be fun.
on
I have
0 to
always
0,
maintained that the theatrical cut is better. Anyway,
next time on 0 to 0, tune in for
the
Suicide Squad.
we're gonna get to see more
Suicide Squad.
Margot Robbie
Mhm.
as Harley. I think that Jai Courtney is back as Captain Boomerang for some reason.
Introducing John Cena
And Polka Dot Man.
and Polka Dot Man,
Oh, yeah.
who's the guy from Dune.
But you know what?
He's in something else as well.
He's something
Suicide
else.
Squad thought that it was like being funny and offbeat, but I think the Suicide Squad, people say that it actually is funny and offbeat.
I mean,
so,
it's James Gunn, so he's pretty good at doing
So
funny
maybe-
and
I
offbeat.
wish we could
Captain
watch
Boomerang
a movie
will be
that's
funny.
on beat.
Yeah,
you want it
sometimes
to be on beat?
I would say that I would say that the Snyder Cut was pretty on beat. The beat was just terrible.
I mean, Shazam was on beat, I think.
Yeah. It wasn't terribly offbeat. All right.
Well,
How long?
Who won
How-
this movie?
Friendship. Alistair, he got his dad back.
Yeah, Alistair won.
How
Peter
long
Pascal,
is
disrobing.
Suicide
The Suicide Squad is... Oh god, I forgot
Suicide
fucking
The.
Pete Davidson is in it.
Oh god.
What?
Oh no.
As what, the Joker?
Blackguard.
Blackguard.
It is 132 minutes.
That's not bad. That's a solid
2:10.
2 hours and 10 minutes.
Shorter than this movie.
Yeah. That feels impossible. This movie doesn't feel like it has the substance for its runtime.
Yeah.
Fucking forever.
They weirdly didn't have enough time to accomplish what they wanted to in this movie.
Yeah.
All right, should we
Even though
wrap
it was-
this up?
2.5 hours.
Sure. Who are you?
Bye. What?
Who are you?
I'm Sam. Yeah.
You're on Twitter at Posy Stress.
Where can I listen to your voice in places other than this podcast?
You can listen to Jergin It, where my brother and I watched The Secret Life of the American Teenager for a year and a half. Or you can listen to Kyle XY, where we are just tonight, as we record this, going to finish the season 4 fanfic that we've been reading.
Oh, boy.
Thank God.
Wee.
What are you gonna have for dinner?
Sam's a new man now. He doesn't do this.
No,
anymore.
I didn't ask about lunch.
No, I mean, I have a Hello Fresh.
Yeah,
I
what
just don't
HelloFresh?
remember what it is.
I made the one that's like the roasted chicken with like the Frank's Red Hot crusting stuff on it. That one's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the roasted.
I'm gonna have a KFC box.
It's a zucchini and mushroom bibimbap bowl.
Ooh, that sounds really
Bibimbap
nice.
bowl.
I like HelloFresh. I
We
got
are not
some
sponsored.
free meals
Sponsor us.
by them, and so I'm going to take advantage of that and make them.
Look, I do have free box codes if anyone wants them. Feel free to
I
tweet
think
at
I've already
me.
used them.
I might
can't.
take those when my own discount starts to run out.
I usually just let them expire because whatever. But
Anyway.
if anyone fucking wants them, let me know.
Hello, me, I'm Giga as usual.
Oh.
I am not on other podcasts regularly, but I am on Twitter at Gigalithic, and my art is in a game called Paradise Killer. You can buy Paradise Killer on various platforms, including, but not limited to, Steam, the Nintendo Switch eShop, the Epic Games Store, Xbox Game Pass, PlayStation.
Can you get it on GOG?
Can I get Paradise Killer on GOG? Yes.
Fuck yeah.
DRM free.
Can't wait for Truncate Silence to make the last
No.
minute and a half be 10 seconds.
Anyway, if you want me to draw something for you, let me know.
Okay.
But you do have to pay me money.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I'm Val Flight Cub. I'm on Twitter at FlightCub. Second B stands for bye-bye, this movie. The second B in Flight Cub stands for the bisexual that Wonder Woman should have been. And I'm also on LMNOP, a podcast about elementary.
Could you repeat what the second
New episode
B...
coming out 2 days after this episode came out.
Could you repeat what the second B stood for? You cut out.
The second B stands for the bisexual that Wonder Woman should have been.
Sure.
In this movie.
They could have been a throuple.
Like we say at the end of every episode of this.
Hey, what podcast network are we hosted on?
Oh, right. We're
Noisepace.xyz.
Noisepace.xyz. Where you can find other podcasts like the ones that we've already mentioned, as well as, I've been getting back into Island Shuffle finally.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Maybe they'll finish it one of these days.
I would love that.
I would love that. I want to be able to do my listen through of Island Shuffle where I listen to it in the order that the episodes aired.
Oh, God.
The Island Shuffle. Okay.
The Island Sort.
Yes. The Island Sort. Okay. That's all for us, folks. Make sure to moisturize.
Brush and floss.
Hydrate.
And don't
hijack some random guy's body.
Don't shit on the floor and helicopter your dick.
Don't helicopter it, but do hurricane it.
Do hurricane it.
That's when you grant someone's wish to helicopter your dick.
Do a hurricane rana on your dick. For me.
Huh.
Think of me as you do it.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.